Howdy. I'm Kiesha of Simply Vintage Designs.
And I'm Hope of Hopemade Yarn Co.
And together we're Pine Barren Knits, and this is episode 76.
We're a podcast about fiber arts, mostly knitting, sometimes crochet. I really want to get that one from Linda Scooja going soon.
And I want to get something crochet did. Sewing sometimes.
Yeah.
And almost never sewing, but
someday maybe.
Yes.
Spinning. Someday.
And how to survive the end of the world.
That too.
What are you knitting for WW3?
Yeah, so, yep. So that's where we're at.
Yay.
Anyway. So, we're coming to you from southern New Jersey.
The south.
We're like the southernest
very
part
south
of the Pine.
Where everything is a twang and everybody owns a pickup truck. For real.
Yeah. We're down in Cape May County.
Yeah.
Actually, somebody this past week, I just had a show this past weekend, and somebody was like, "Oh, you are really far south, aren't you?"
Where people down here really do have a little bit of a twang. Yes. Except for me.
Well, I don't have one either, but
yes.
I'm not from... Well, I am from South Jersey, just the other side of the state. And I've lived other places. I think that helps.
Yeah. I was born in Atlantic City, and I lived everywhere else. I've only been here since 2002.
Yeah, I've been in Cape May County since 2011, 10 or 11? 10 maybe?
No.
Well, 11. 2011.
11, yeah.
Yeah. And then before that, I was other places, Colorado, Missouri. So, yeah.
Where was I? Italy, Tennessee.
You've been in Alaska, too.
Alaska, Germany.
You were a itty bitty thing.
I was an Army brat and an Army spouse. So.
Yep.
But anyways.
That's a little bit about us. So if you've been here before, thanks for coming back. We're glad to have you back. And if you're new to us,
hello.
We hope you find something that you enjoy.
Or hello.
Yeah. And if not, well, there's lots of podcasts out there.
Yeah. So. Don't let the doorknob hit you with a good Lord split you.
So we normally start with what we're wearing. And, well, neither of us are wearing it. Where I had a shawl on and for about 5 seconds, had a hot flash and took it off.
I am wearing, actually, this belonged to my friend Missy's son, and it was given. This is when the boys were little, and I kept it. So I'm wearing that. And, I do have on, sure I have on a shirt before I pull this up.
It's usually a good idea.
But this on.
Oh, yeah. We both have knitting t-shirts on. This is one that I got from my son for... Who knows? It could have been a birthday or Christmas.
This is Irish coffee. Cycus coffee. This is Irish coffee, yarn, and wine.
That was a Rhinebeck?
Nope.
Or no, Maryland Sheep and Wool purchase.
Maryland Sheep been... No, it might have been my Rhinebeck.
I can't remember. It was one of them. No, I think it was Rhinebeck.
It was Rhinebeck.
I think it was Rhinebeck because I think it was in that
corn. And it was on the...
It wasn't in the tent.
It wasn't, no.
Because they're usually in the tent. Yeah, it was in the barn.
And this hair is also Rhinebeck hair because thanks to it... catching on fire. What was that, 2024?
2024. Mm-hmm.
Yes, I had a lot of damage. Mm-hmm. And so now I have a new protective style.
Yeah. She has a wonderful new hairdresser.
Yes, freaking amazing.
It took pampering her hair
3 hours to put this all in. So
it looks gorgeous.
Thank you.
I was wondering if you were going to address, because I was thinking people are going to say something. Yes. This is different.
And I'm 56 years old, and I've never had braids before. This is my first one. These are called boho box braids.
Well, they are very pretty.
Thank you. Yeah, so they're box braids. I'm not allowed to dye my hair or anything until it gets healthy. So, but anyways.
But you can't really,
you can see it.
Not too bad. Not too bad, though. It's not too bad.
She's a baby. It's like, it's all there. It's all there. But she matched it up to my hair perfectly. So yeah. So
and I think that's part of it because I think the added hair for the braids hides some of the gray.
She did. So. She did an amazing job.
She did.
I got there at 3:30. I was out the door at 6:30. I could not believe how fast. That is like record breaking. Yes, I was like,
that's impressive,
man. So, anyways,
all right. Yeah, I still. Yeah, nope. Someday.
Thank you. Even me here in green, so I can dye it a cool color. I was like, you know what? It's never going to go gray.
Yeah, my dad is still not full gray, and he's 82. So there's that.
Ted Koppel. I don't know how tall Ted Koppel was, but I keep saying your dad reminds me of a tall version of Ted Koppel.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I think because people are like, when I tell them my age, they're like, really? And I'm like, I think it's only because my hair has not gone gray. Like, it's just.
Yeah.
Because I do feel like I've got the lines.
Oh, I know. I have the Judgment 11s.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And nowadays, I could get something done, but I'm like, why? Because I want to be able to give people the look that I'm not impressed.
Yeah, exactly.
And you can't do that with your faces. No offense. If you do that, good for you.
Yeah.
But I need my face for expressions.
Yeah, I don't have any desire to do.
Yeah.
My mom never colored her hair or did any of that kind of stuff. I think I just kind of, follow
I wanted fake boobies at one point. Now, because they're so hot and annoying, I'm so happy I didn't do that.
I never wanted fake boobs.
Really?
I always was very happy to be flat-chested, and this is not my favorite.
Yeah. I wish I could unscrew them and put them away somewhere.
I know. I would like... And I told my mom...
They're overrated.
I would like to lose a couple pounds because a lot of my pants have gotten a little snug, and I was like, and I'm hoping that some of this will go down. And she goes, good luck, but probably not.
Yeah, titties are overrated.
Say that.
And I didn't breastfeed. Don't come at me. So for me, what a waste.
Yeah, but honestly, I did breastfeed.
And my husband's an ass man, so.
I did breastfeed, but honestly, I would not have wanted to breastfeed with I'm pretty petite, and I was very glad to be, because I can't imagine trying to with more
slapping a big
trying to be like,
his face.
yeah, no, that does not seem like that would be very.
And I also wanted everybody to participate too, so I don't need the main food source leaving the house. But you get pumped. I'm not a cow. Sorry. And guess what? My kids are healthy as hell too.
There's nothing. You know what?
Yeah.
Whatever. It's all about.
What you're comfortable
thriving.
with.
It doesn't matter how you get the child to thrive.
That's right.
It's about.
And I also wanted to go back on my meds and have a little cocktail here and there. So.
And if that's what you need to do, that's the best thing, and that's what's going to help you and the baby thrive.
That's right.
That's what you do.
Now, somebody told me breastfeeding helps them keep their rooms and stuff clean. I would have been like that. No, I'm kidding. I'm joking. I'm saying if that was a thing.
Man, if that was for real.
Yeah.
No, there's none of that.
They're disgusting creatures. So.
I was doing some stuff, and I look over at the table, and I'm like, Jonah, how many pairs of socks do you have in the kitchen?
In the kitchen?
In the kitchen.
My kid went away, and I go upstairs to his room, and there's food in the room. Why are we... You're gone for a week.
Because
they're nasty.
He's wanting to invite new things. He was looking for somebody to take care of the room while he was away. He figured some critters would... Even the dog was like, oh, this has been up here for a minute. Gross. Too funny. So. All right, so we did what we're wearing.
Yes.
Administrative. Oh, I sent off the prize to Wendy.
Hi, Wendy.
Hi. It's no big deal that she took her. She sent us an email, and she was like, "I'm sorry, I somehow missed the video."
Oh,
no big
that's
deal.
Fine. Yeah.
Honestly.
Yes.
Yeah. Not a big deal. So your package is off in the mail. I added something to it, so you'll see. I think we said it was going to be a bag and a necklace. I added, hold on, I'll show you what I added. Because Ben finished his color, cool. I added a skein of Strange New Worlds to it too. So cool. That's in there too. So we haven't discussed any new make-alongs, have we? I mean, we keep talking about doing crochet, and I do want to do that, but I need to have 5 minutes to sit and
look at a pattern.
Yeah, but we actually talked about this, and I don't think we talked about it on here. We talked about doing a crochet along, and for those of you who are experienced crocheters, maybe do a Linda Scuja along, and you can pick any Linda Scuja pattern you want to do. And then for those of you who are not crocheters, maybe you attempt your first crochet project, and it doesn't matter what it is, just try out crochet. Even if it's some granny squares or something. Yeah.
And granny squares, I think it's a fun, a cool, fun way to.
Yeah. I mean, you can make some granny square coasters, simple, find something really simple just to try out some crochet
Yeah.
for those of you who've never done crochet. So I think we've discussed that, but we haven't discussed it with you. Maybe
The viewer.
Yeah, with you. So maybe by the next time we'll be ready to get that going. So we'll
Yes.
try to get something there. But I think that would be a fun one because I don't feel like, I mean, we always make sure that we say make alongs and you can either crochet or knit, but we
Right.
haven't done a crochet. I think
I guess a
of our
crochet
stuff
along is a
more-
cowl, right? C-A-L.
Yeah, it would be which a knit along is also a cal, K-A-L. So
Oh, but do they do a C-A-L though?
yeah, I think some places some
Okay.
do CALs. Yeah, so we'll I think that would be fun, and I think for those of you who have never tried crochet, it could be a fun little And also, I feel like there's a lot of knitting patterns that have like provisional cast on, or have something where you need to try a little bit of crochet. So it might be something that might help you get to the point where you're not like afraid to do those patterns that say start with a crochet chain for your, or start with a crochet provisional cast on. So anyway, if you can always leave a comment down below what you think about that idea, but I think that's what we'll plan. I think it'd be fun.
Yes.
And then what else do? We do what we've been up to, knit nights and things.
Yes.
We met last Wednesday.
Because I can't think of, I feel like, when was the last?
It was 3 weeks ago.
Was our last, so it was in
the
February.
last time we podcast. Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
I had 2 trunk shows in between, which I usually talk about those too. We had. Yeah. So, what have you had going on since?
Since then, I went to the flower show in Philly.
It snowed.
It's
I'm just so sick of the snow.
and look, not for nothing. Like, we're pretty well set up. For us, like, we're set up, like, pretty squared away. Like, we have a generator and all that other stuff. So, yes, it did suck. Yeah. Oh.
It snowed, and then after the snow, we thought things were okay, and then
Oh yeah. So and we're, I don't know if we're considered rural, but I think our neighbor, she has a farm down the street from us, came and dug us out because we didn't think about this. Like, we did get rid of one of our pickup trucks, so how do we undig our vehicles? And they came and saved us. What was it? Everybody was out for like a couple of days because wasn't it the blizzard on Sunday?
Yeah, the blizzard started on Sunday, and then Monday everything was closed because it was still going on Monday. We got like 18 inches of snow.
I think we got more than that. I think it was.
I don't know. I know.
I think it was. We were close to 30 plus.
In our backyard, it was 18 inches. So I know that. But on our driveway, thankfully, the boys and I had spent all day Sunday, like every half an hour to an hour, we would go out there and we just push the snow off the driveway. So when we got up on Monday, we only had 6 inches of snow to shovel, which I thought was doable. So, I mean, nowhere near as bad.
So we must have got more because, like I said, when we opened up our door,
very likely, that yesterday
it is like a different system, and we're like 5 minutes away from each other.
Yesterday, I asked Alexa what the temperature was, and she said it was like 50s, and I'm like, no, it's not. So then I was like, Alexa, what's the temperature in Upper Township? 77.
Yeah, my house was 78.
And we're somewhere in between that.
Okay,
'cause for some reason, it seems like she gives us the temperature for the ocean, like for people on the islands.
Okay.
Which is not
us. Right.
So we're somewhere in between Upper Township and Ocean View temperatures that she gives. So I never know what. I'm like, I need a thermometer for outside because I have no clue.
So this was my husband's work car. So that was our driveway, like part of our driveway. And then when I asked him, I was like, do you want me to come out and help? And he had said, what do you think? But okay.
That was crazy. Like, that is I don't even know what even my phone. Where did I put my? Oh, there it is.
So this is just so this is my husband going outside, and I just wanted to get a view of the dog. So look at the door. Yeah, that was a lot, and that was that morning. I think it started more. That makes no sense, but I muted it because I said some silent curse words.
Here's a. I think this is the one I sent you.
Oh yes,
this was me. I think this was at 8:17 on the 22nd. This was me. I sent that to Kiesha because I had just come in from one of the many times out there shoveling the driveway.
Yeah, and this was us at 8:27. So that's 8:27.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, and so we had spent all of Sunday shoveling, and this is what we woke up to.
Jeez.
After spending all of Sunday.
Oh yeah, so this was us the next day. So there's our friend Carl, and Carl, he drove down to our house in the tractor, and he says there were people waving to him, and he's like, no, no, because again, if you damage something or
Well, this was at 5:00 in the evening on Monday. Ben and Jonah and I all went out there and shoveled, and then we got all the way to the end of the driveway, and our wonderful street crew only plowed the other side of the street, so we had to get from our driveway to the other side of the street where the road was actually clear. So that was another about probably 6 foot of snow. And one of our wonderful neighbors brought a tractor over. We had come inside because I was like, I have to take a break. I'm exhausted. And we came inside and we sat down, and I look out the window, and our neighbor is shoveling the snow out of the driveway or out of the road for us so that we didn't have to do that part. And I ran out there like, thank you so much. It was funny, but yeah. So yeah, that was our, and then
so
Kiesha had a scary thing happen.
Yeah. So I'll show you a picture. It's like some of the pictures from the flower show. I do love the flower show, but anyways, yeah, so I'm at the hairdresser's. This is before I got this done. And all of a sudden I get texts from the kids like, what's wrong with the Wi-Fi? I don't know, because I'm getting my hair done.
Not there.
And my husband, who's notorious for cutting wires, like we had DirecTV, he cut the wire for that. Don't tell your mom. She's going to be mad. He has cut our Comcast before. Don't tell your mom. She's going to get mad. He's cut he's cut wires, just like, I thought it was an old telephone wire. And he's like, I swear, it wasn't me. I didn't do it. Well,
it's really lucky he's never electrocuted himself.
He has.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah. So then, I don't know where that's at.
Don't cut a wire if you're not sure if it's.
But he goes outside, and this is on the side of our house. The wires burned, and our friend Deborah sent me a video that was on Facebook at 1:35 that Thursday, and it was an arc of electricity going down our road, and that's what Friday, because we thought it was coming from inside the house, which is kind of scary. Electric company came out. They said they never
scary regardless.
Yeah.
Either way, that's
and the electric company's like, we never see anything like this. I'm like, that's a little disconcerting.
That's even more disconcerting.
Like, how did you not see anything? But long story short, listen, Xfinity. I don't know if you ever come across this. I didn't have a problem with you guys. I get it. It was a weather thing. But to lie, they lie. I can't tell you for how many days saying, oh, they're 10 minutes away. They're 5 minutes away. No, we didn't get Wi-Fi back in our house until it was a week. It was a week later. Mm-hmm. And at the end of the day, is it really that serious? Well, kind of, because what I realized is that I've set up our washer and dryer. So because it's set up in the Wi-Fi thing, couldn't get into that. Obviously your TV and stuff like that, like everything. But I just didn't like the lying. They have no control over that. The guy who came out to replace all the wires stuff, super duper nice. Everybody was really nice, except for the AI person that I kept cussing out. And then the guy the next day, I knew he wasn't AI because he was matching my attitude. So, and to the other Kiesha who works for Xfinity, hey girl, hey girl, hey. And we spell our names the same way.
Oh, very cool.
So, but yeah, that's pretty much it.
Well, I have a utility situation going on. I told you about Atlantic City Electric has been estimating my bills and overcharging me since September, really.
Right.
So I've been calling them since November when I realized how much they were overcharging me. Nothing. So I reported them to the Board of Public Utilities. And guess what I got yesterday? a phone call from Atlantic City Electric.
Oh.
And you know what? She was still trying to give me the runaround. And I said,
Oh my
no.
Yeah.
No. So now she's looking into it. I'm like, because I'll just report you again, because this is ridiculous.
Just keep reporting.
I mean, and I thought, I waited, like, the first time I called them was November. I just reported them, like, last week.
Yeah.
I gave you time.
It's ridiculous.
I don't care anymore.
Yeah.
You're getting reported.
It's nuts.
It's completely
and
ridiculous.
to hear some of these people talk about their electric bills, like we have solar, so, you know, but we have been getting hit with even solar, because I was just like, what happened to that $6 bill they were talking about?
I wonder, though, did the snow get stuck to your panels?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so...
Yeah, but that bill was before the snowstorm.
Oh.
Yeah, that was before the snowstorm.
That's terrible.
Yeah, so...
Yeah, weird. But
anyways.
yeah, so that's fun. Yeah, so we had snow. I had 2 shows. I had a show in Ocean City at the Knitting Niche at Vicky's. And that was interesting because it was the week of the snowstorm. So Ocean City cleared some of the snow on Asbury, but not in front of Vicky's shop. So you pretty much had to,
cleared down near the main shops.
Yeah, I think down to like 11th Street, I think is where they stopped.
Yeah.
And then they didn't clear.
Which isn't right.
No.
Yeah.
Because there's still a lot of shops in that on Asbury down that end. So we pretty much, people had to like park in the middle of Asbury.
Yeah.
So
that sucks.
Yeah, so it was not ideal. It was an okay show, but you know, I understand. Like I totally understand. I wouldn't have especially if I, you know.
They don't clear off the sidewalks there. That's why I was shocked.
No.
That's crazy. I guess they don't have they should have the budget.
You would think so, but
they should have the budget.
Especially on a road like Asbury where
because that's where all the shops and stuff are. So you would think that.
Yeah.
But
so
all the money that they get from our township.
Yeah. So then I had another show at so I had a 2-day show at Vicky's and Ocean City at Knitting Niche, and then this past weekend I had another surprise 2-day show. It was supposed to be a 1-day show. It was just supposed to be Saturday, and then when I got there, Teresa was like, "I meant to ask you," which. Teresa's busy. She's got a show. I totally get it. I understand. So she asked if I wanted to stay over.
And she's like awesome person as far for the community.
Oh my gosh. And that was part of the reason she wanted me to stay over was because they were doing another one of their craft at the movie nights, which they had at least, because the last time I heard, they had 80 people signed up for it.
She awesome.
So even more
the
than
stuff that she starts up for her community is absolutely amazing. Yeah, it really is.
It's just amazing. They're such a at Cranford also. Like Cranford has stuff going on all the time, but Teresa's just got all sorts of stuff.
She is awesome. Yeah.
Really, really awesome.
I do want to do the next. I feel like every time that comes up, there's something. Because what was I feel like. I almost felt like I went away again, but I didn't.
I don't know. You had all that craziness with with the Comcast thing all the way up until just about the time that I was going for the show. Like you had all sorts of stuff. I know. It's just been. It's been a really weird winter. The weather and everything else. Like we were without Wi-Fi. We lost Wi-Fi on Sunday night of the storm, and didn't get it back until Wednesday. And we also lost cellular data during that time too. So like I was supposed to be doing posts about the show and stuff, and I couldn't do anything because I had nothing. I didn't have Wi-Fi, I didn't have cellular data. We could make phone calls. We weren't getting any of our text messages.
Yeah, did you guys didn't lose power though, right?
We lost power for about 5 minutes. Actually, I don't know. I don't know. I fell asleep in my chair. Mm-hmm. And I woke up and there was no power. And I went, oh man, I wonder how long we're not going to have it. Yeah. I went and got a bottle of water out of the garage, went in to brush my teeth because I was like, might as well go to bed. We don't have any power. So went in using the bottle of water to brush my teeth, and the power went back on.
Damn.
So I don't know how long we lost power. We don't often lose power because we're on the same line as the firehouse. And
so you guys are lucky. Yeah.
They usually get, if we go down, if it were in our yard, that would be different. Oh my God, I was so nervous because there's a tree branch right over top of our power line in our yard that the neighbor did say he's going to have it gotten rid of because it's his tree. It's not my tree. So
okay.
he said he's going to take care of it this spring. He's going to get it down from there because I was
There's a lot that
watching
can
this. I
happen
know.
between, yeah.
I know. I was watching this thing like, oh my God, please let that not come down because you could just see the weight of the snow on top of it. And I was like, oh, if we lose, if that's where we lost power, we would not get power back anytime soon because we would have been the only house infected by it.
Yeah,
So,
the people surrounding us, it really
on.
sucks. I felt really bad for a lot of the people. We did, like I said, we have
You have a whole house generator, right?
Yeah, we have a whole house generator. We did offer to our neighbors, if anybody wanted to come over, put stuff in, our fridge and stuff like that. But everybody was cool. The one house behind me, though, they lost power for a whole week.
Was it like in their yard type of thing?
Yes. And well, they said they have to figure out like if it's homeowners, because the only reason we knew this because Atlantic City Electric came to our house thinking that was the house. And we're like, no, but it was just a mess. And I don't know. I feel like things are only going to get worse. So
It's been crazy.
I don't know. It just sucks. And no, people, this is not normal.
No, this weather is
So
not normal.
this is not normal. That warm day that we had, everybody's like, oh, this is awesome.
That was not normal.
Be afraid.
Either. That was worrisome. That was very weird.
Be afraid.
Yeah, so when I went up to Yarnstormers on Saturday, it was cold. And since I hadn't planned to stay over, I only had the clothes that I wore up on.
Oh, you stayed up there.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that. Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
yeah, I stayed over. So, which is fine. I mean, I rewore the jeans, big deal.
Right.
And I have with me when I go to any show, like 20 top. Well, it's probably not that many, but I have a lot of tops with me because all my samples are things that, fit me and I wear. So, but yeah, I was not prepared for as warm as it was the next day. So, but no, it was great. Teresa has quite a few customers who can't usually make it on Saturdays. Either they have to work or they are Orthodox Jewish, which means they can't come out on Saturdays, and they wanted to come to my show. So, that's great. So we're probably going to do that, again at some time in the future. So if we missed it this time because it was really late. It was last minute. Like I think we sent out the message about or the Instagram post at the end of the day.
Yeah, like they wouldn't be able to go to your shop until after 6 when it's closed.
Right. So but Sunday would work out.
Yeah.
But we sent out the message after the show on Saturday. So if you didn't see it, then you didn't know. But next time we will be more organized and more prepared if we do that again. So
I love Teresa.
And
She's
we will definitely do that again because we had a great time. And to everyone, to the new people that I met and to people that have shopped with me many times, thank you, everybody. Thank both shows. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And it is always so it is so much fun talking with you guys and helping you pick out yarns for projects and seeing what you want to make and helping you figure out what you're going to make and what you're going to put with what. And I love that. Like I have a degree in apparel merchandising for a reason. Like I love that kind of thing. So... so it was a lot of fun. I did it. My goodness. I think because I've been drinking coffee and it's got, what?
Cuties. It's like, I'm kidding.
I'm not sick. I think it's the coffee, the creamer in the coffee, Anyway, so.
You use oat milk.
No, Ben made my coffee.
Oh.
Ben makes my
coffee.
coffee.
So you got dairy phlegm.
So, yeah, exactly. That's what. Because I do use oat milk in my tea, but he makes my coffee and he puts other stuff in it. So, yeah. And I shouldn't really be drinking it. You can hear my...
Oh my gosh.
It's all good. So yeah, that's what's been going on. I don't know. I've got... I'll talk later about some things that I have coming up. Some of it I can talk about. Some of it I can't talk about. I have some shows. So... but yeah, so... And I've got some new things in the works. I'm going to be spending some time working on some new things, which I can't really share yet because I don't have anything started, but I have plans. So hopefully next time I'll have some things that I can show you. And I have a bunch of new yarn. I have a basket down here that I will share some of that with you later in Shop
I should have bought my new bag. I didn't even think about that.
Ooh, who'd you get a new bag from?
I got, Rob got me the bag.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, I haven't even gotten to see it yet.
Yes.
I can't wait to see that.
So that's the bag that I've like always, so I got to keep them offline though, because yeah.
Huh? So, before we got into the snowstorm, we were going to talk about, we just had another one of our knit nights at the brewery at Ludlam.
Mm-hmm.
Super fun. If you're in the area, or if you're going to be in the area, we're trying to stick with, and we're planning, I don't know, you said you had something maybe on April 1st. Father-in-law's
Well, it's my father-in-law's birthday, but I mean,
is
that's on a Wednesday? Yeah,
it's on a Wednesday.
This year,
April 1st is the first Wednesday in April, so that's our next knit night at Ludlam.
Well, it's also 7 o'clock at night, and he's a man of a particular age, and he will not be partaking in any type of.
Yeah. So we meet from 6:30 till whenever
they close.
Yeah,
which is
sometimes
it's supposed to be.
It's supposed to be 9.
Yeah, but we're usually there to like 9:30. They're really cool.
They're really great.
Yeah,
it's really great. So if you're in the area, or if you're planning to be in, if you're going to be
and Black Velvet, that's what that was called. The beer. It's also whiskey that's Black Velvet, so that's probably why they call it Snake Bite. But it's like I'm just talking out of my head. The cider, and then you do the Guinness on top of it. Yes, that a few years back, that was packing the pounds on. For me,
I had 2 of those this week.
Yeah, they're really good. They're really, really good. And I had to stop drinking them. And then when he said that, he was like, "Oh, you guys ever had a snake?" And I was like, "Yo, Steve, you should have let off with that."
I know.
Why didn't we? I'm sitting there like, I didn't know it's a drink. I don't know. And you should have said, "Oh, we've got Guinness this month."
Yeah, it was
Steve.
good. Yeah.
But by the way, he watches.
Yeah. Hi, Steve.
Hi, Steve.
Thank you. I went in. Jonah took me out for my birthday dinner on Monday. We went to Ludlam.
And what did Jonah eat? Because
because he likes pulled pork.
Okay.
He thought the sandwich was too small, so instead we just got the pulled pork platter, which is like a half pound of pork. Because
they do. I'm sorry, their things are big. Their food.
Yeah, well, the sandwich wasn't big enough for Jonah. So what we got was the pulled pork platter, which is just like a half pound of pulled pork, and then it comes with a roll. And since we each got that, I gave him my roll, and then I ate mine. I just had pulled pork and French fries. Okay, so it worked out because then he made himself sandwiches with his pulled pork, and it worked out.
Yeah, their food is really good there.
It's very good. Their barbecue is very good. But Steve, thank you. He bought me a beer for my birthday.
So he's so nice.
So that was very sweet. So it's really great. We have a great time. If you can make it out, come on out. If you have any questions, not sure about anything, send us an email. That's the easiest way to get a hold of us. You can also send us a message on our Instagram, but sometimes I feel like we don't always, because we're both on that. So sometimes I feel like we might not both see it, or one of us might see it and then forget to tell the other one, or whatever. So the email is really good, because I'll usually take a screenshot of the email and send it to Kiesha to make sure that she gets that. So email is great. And we're pinebarrenknits@gmail.com if you have.
And the time is 6:30.
6:30.
We say that? Yeah.
Yep, 6:30 until whenever you can stay. If you have to leave earlier than that,
that's fine.
That's fine. Whenever.
And thank you, Steph, also for coming out last time. Yeah, we missed you, Sarah Snyder. Wait, right? Sarah Snyder? Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. We missed you.
Yes.
And your hubby.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So we had, and of course, Teresa, thanks for coming.
Oh, yes.
So, and Deborah too. Though I don't think Deborah watches, so.
I think.
Does she? I don't know.
I have to ask her.
I don't know if she does or doesn't.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Hi, Teresa.
Yeah. So I think that's pretty much. And I made it to BAM this past week. I think I'm going to try to make it again next week. I haven't made it to very many.
BAM won't be until probably May. And then I'm going to see, like, after that, my schedule with Junebug, and might free up a Wednesday. Like, you know what I mean? Wednesdays.
Yeah.
So
even if you can only make once or twice a month,
but I do. I miss the ladies of BAM.
I'll be honest, I make it usually once a month. I mean, I did go this week, and I'm going to try to go next week. But who knows? I don't know. I mean, I try, but there's times when I'm arriving at 11 and it started at 10. It's all good. Or
12:33 and at whatchamacallit, Yarnia.
Sometimes.
She was like, "Oh, I got here." I was like, "Got where?" It's 12:33. They're putting things in their pocketbook. They're leaving.
Well, you know, I have stuff going on. Well, and that was somebody had asked me to bring something. So, and because I was doing show prep and stuff, I was just doing what I could do. So, all right. So that's pretty much what's been going on, where we've been at.
In our neck of the woods.
Yeah. And then I guess, wait, do you have any FOs?
Oh, yeah. I've been doing, I don't have them with me.
Oh, okay. Do you have pictures of your FOs?
Yes, I do. Okay. So I'll start off with this handsome gentleman.
Oh yeah, and I've been putting them in the stories. If you follow us on Instagram, you might have seen some of these. I've been reposting them in the Pine Barren Knits and also putting them in the stories. So
eyebrows, of course, he was like, my arms look skinny in this picture. He didn't like how I stuck, but this was the bright side. And this is how he usually wears them. Wait.
It looks really good on him.
And this, by the way, was his model look. He goes, I'm going to do one with me looking off. And I'm like, all right, dork. But he usually wears them like this. Oh, and I didn't hide the ends on that either. So just want to let you guys know.
It's got like, what, 2?
Yeah, 2 at the end. And then here's...
You can't see them.
Yeah, I tucked them underneath.
Oh,
here's a better... Yeah. So, of it. So... I finished that, and
one of these days when we're together and she has it, I'll just grab it and be like,
I know. I don't know what it is. It's just, are you going to show enough? Should I keep going?
I have no echoes.
Oh, okay. And then this is a gift still. I mean, she doesn't watch podcasts. She's a teacher, but
I haven't seen this.
But I finished that. That is by Aspen
Leaf Knits. It's the willow leaf, the willow leaf.
And then this is the inside because you can reverse it. I didn't put a pom-pom on it. It's reversible. So I finished that. And then I also finally finished.
Yeah, you didn't post. Oh, good, because she probably doesn't watch this, but she's probably on Instagram, so you haven't posted it over there.
No, the Advent socks.
Those look so good.
Yeah, and they're kind of, they can scrunch down like the 80s. So, but yes, and it's amazing when you put yourself on a not watching...
Yeah, your brick.
Yes, I've been, so I'm not doom scrolling.
Yeah.
And, I also, just a little friendly reminder for people, if you still have your Christmas wreath up, because it still looks good, the cardinals will come and try to lay a nest in it. So, yes, these are my cardinals. They're husband and wife.
So I guess you're not taking your wreath down.
No, I'm taking it down. There's nothing in there yet. They keep scouting it. But the wreath looks, I got it from the farm.
Yeah.
But
well, it's been so cold out. Like it's staying nice because the cold weather.
So, but yeah, I'm working on what do you call it?
Yeah, you got 3 FOs. That's awesome. I have 0. But
I've been
because
I've been God, I'm totally brain farting today.
Because all the FOs that I had I showed last time.
Right.
And I think I mentioned that the Melt the Ice hat got finished, but I don't have it and I didn't even take a picture of it because it went to my sister. So when we get to whips, the second one is on the needles because Ben is working on a second one. So yeah, I've been, you will see in a second when we get to whips, I've been very diligently working on one project, which I know is weird for me.
And I showed these last time, right?
You showed them a couple times ago.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, and I finally gave Casey her socks.
But did you give Rob his socks? Is Rob allowed to wear his socks?
No.
He's allowed to wear a shawl, but not this, or your shawl, because it's both of
sharing,
yours.
yes.
The sharing shawl. He's allowed to wear the sharing shawl, but not the socks.
Yes. So.
Okay. Someday,
maybe. Someday, maybe.
So, that's the bag, right?
Yeah, this is the bag I bought, but...
I'll show it next time.
We
will try. Now, I don't have any shows again for which I guess I'll talk about. My next show is the Wool Walk in April. As of right now, I am talking with someone about another show, but we're trying to work out a date. So there might end up being another one, but as of right now, my next show is the Wool Walk. So I've got a little bit of time to work on some things that I've been wanting to work on. So, and which also means that we should be able to try to stay on our podcast schedule. So, because I won't be like, I can't. I can't make that work. So
I'm just making sure.
If there's any more.
Yeah. Oh my God. Wait, I just have to.
You gotta.
Oh, I hung up on him.
Yeah, you did.
Anyways.
Yeah. We'll send him a text real quick and see if everything's okay and make sure that,
My middle kid is in San Francisco right now, so I just want to.
So it's not a ignore type of thing. It's more of he's in a different state. Let's see what's going on.
Yeah, on the West Coast. Yes, sorry.
So,
well.
do you want me to?
Nope.
Okay.
Anyways. All right.
All right. So whips. How many whips do you have?
I just bought 2 with me.
Okay.
Well, and I went out in the car, but I really haven't worked on that because my goal is to finish.
I have 2 of my own whips, one of Ben's whips, and then I have a future project. So, which was a whip. And
well, then you go first. Is Ben going to come and talk about his whip?
Wouldn't that be fun?
Yes, because that's what he should do.
He really should one of these times. Maybe we should plan for that.
Because you should be talking about his whip.
Because you know what? We've been talking about a future project for him too.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I can get him to come on when he talks about that. Because the melt the ice hat isn't all that interesting.
That's just what you're talking about?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So that's not very interesting.
That's different.
But
it is interesting because of what's happening in the world.
Yes, I just meant it's not an interesting, it's not like an interesting knitting project. So yes, it is very interesting for, it's wonderful the amount of money. I don't even know what the newest, amount of money that they raised, but the last time wasn't it over 700,000 or something that they've raised for immigrant aid and whatnot in Minnesota. That's amazing. Yeah. I'm just saying it's not a very interesting knitting project. It's a lot of 1x1 rib. So that's not, he actually has plans because I showed you a little bit ago, the yarn that he dyed, he wants to knit a shawl around that color. So that'll be interesting because it'll have more going on other than 1x1 rib. That was what I meant by non-interesting type of thing. So, okay. So I'm going to start off with the thing that I've spent the most time. I don't even remember where I was. I should have probably put a marker, but I don't think I did. No, I didn't put a marker. I know I wasn't to the rib last time, or if I was, I'd just start. No, I don't think it was to the rib. I think it was on the body. I don't know where I was last time. It's been 3 weeks, so who knows? But I am almost done. I finished, so it's got this is the Harvest Flower Sweater by Jessie Made Designs. I think that's right. I think that's right. Anyway, the information will be down in the show description in our show notes. So, but I'm pretty sure I got that right. I don't know why it keeps I'm like, it's flower something. I'm pretty sure it's Harvest Flower Sweater. So, this is knit in my non-superwash, which is my Peace DK base. The colors are Barley, Majesty's the purple, the brown is Cider Donut, and the green is the Shire. I have absolutely loved... Okay, I've been talking about this, so I told you guys I had to tear back. And the float management is tricky on this. So if you're seeing this and you're like, I've never done color work before, but I really want to make this, don't do this as your first color work. You need to have done a couple color work projects because you really need to make sure that you're keeping your floats long enough. What I learned was as soon as keep it on the biggest cord that you feel comfortable knitting on it. Do not have it scrunched up on a little cord. You're going to start probably on a 16-inch circular needle, or you're going to start on double pointeds. As soon as you get to the point where you can move up to a 24-inch needle, a 32-inch needle, a 40-inch needle, do it. Do it as soon as you feel that you can move up to that next size. Don't let it get scrunched up on your needles, because if you let that happen, your floats will not be long enough, and then this is all going to look embossed. It's going to be popping out, and you're going to feel like your floats are way too tight. You can see I have not even blocked this yet. I gave it a gentle steam blocking just because I wanted to block out the ribbing so that when I took it to the show this past weekend, it wasn't all scrunched up like this where the ribbing was done. And that's all I've done. I have not wet blocked this, and I barely steam blocked the top. I was really mostly just trying to get the steam blocking down here to make it hang nicer. And you can see that I do not have a problem with any like bunching up. So that is my little public service announcement on the sweater. The other thing that I think might have been a good idea, if I had thought about it, also I try not to veer off the pattern when I'm doing a sample. So I did stick with what the pattern said. It does tell you where to catch your floats for some of these really long floats. You can see the inside of my work. And I did catch the floats where it told me to do it. I think if I were to do it again, or if I were not doing it as a sample, this section here where you only have these 2 green stitches and then your next ones are way over here. So that's a float in between here and here is that yarn is floating all the way. So you're catching it a couple times. I might have done that a little differently. I might have done this section of green here, maybe as duplicate stitch down here, just so that I didn't have those incredibly long floats, because everything after here is pretty long floats. And so if you're not, I think I did a really good job of keeping them long enough, but I do think I accidentally missed catching a float in one spot. So I'm going to have to find a way to just like tack that down a little bit, because it's like on the sleeve and I'm worried about putting my hand in and catching that float. But I do feel like if my floats are a little tight, it is on that last section where the floats were so very long. So that's what I can say about that. I knit it on the size needles that it suggested, 6s for the ribbing and 8s for the body. I did not do as much ribbing on the neck as it said. I think it's called for 2 inches, and I'm not a big fan of having a really tight collar, so I only did about 1.5 inches. Honestly, if I were to do it again, I think I would only do 1 inch of ribbing at the neck, but I think it's okay. Here, I can actually put it on. So I think it's a good height for the collar. For one thing, because this is going to be a fairly warm sweater, because of the fact that in sections there's this is like a 3-color section. The part
Layer.
up here, this is pretty heavy. But I can wear a t-shirt underneath of this and the t-shirt doesn't show at all, which I like, because then if I get too warm, I can just pull it off and I have a t-shirt underneath, but the t-shirt's not interrupting the look of it, because I really do like the way this looks. So this is, so you see my sleeve.
Really
I like the length of my sleeve. It also has the twisted rib on the sleeve. It also has a sewn bind off. I think it's the Elizabeth Zimmerman sewn bind off. It's very easy. And it looks nice, and it's very stretchy. So it's got plenty of stretch. And that's where I'm at on this so far. So, excuse me. Apparently coffee with cream in it is not a good idea before the podcast. But I'm already like almost to my elbow with the second sleeve. I will definitely have this done before we podcast again. This is pretty much the only thing I've been working on. Of course.
And when did you start that?
I started it the day before. I started Christmas Eve.
Okay.
I started the ribbing because I was doing the short row shaping at Christmas dinner. And then of course I had to tear back, so that slowed things down. I think I would be, if I hadn't had to tear back, because I think I was about to here when I decided to tear back. So if I hadn't had to tear that back, I'd be done with the sweater already. Because I would. Yeah. The amount of sleeve I have left to do, I would definitely been done with it. But yeah, so piece DK, and that's 246 yards per skein. It's a non-superwash, which I would only, the pattern was written for non-superwash, and honestly, because of the float situation, I would not do this in a superwash yarn, honestly. For me, I mean, everybody can do whatever they want, but for me, I feel like because of those really long floats, I think the grippiness of non-superwash is going to help kind of lock those stitches where you want them. Whereas with superwash, it's slippy yarn, and I don't know. Those are some really long floats to be using a slippery yarn for. So, but that's a total preference thing, and you have to decide. Do swatches and figure out what works for you.
Swatches.
Yeah.
It's like,
This is one I would definitely.
there's somebody out there who's just like swatches.
Yeah, I would if I was doing this. I mean, actually, I didn't swatch, did I?
Yeah, that's why I said
Yeah.
swatches.
I did not swatch for this, but I had also. I mean, obviously it's my yarn, so I knit other things with the yarn. So, but yeah. Oh, and somebody asked me.
But you should always do swatches,
Yes,
people.
you should.
No
You
matter the yarn, whatever, always swatch.
Always swatch. Don't do that. I mean,
I'm a doctor, but I also use crack.
but no, if you've knit a sweater in a yarn and it's on like a size 6 needle, you can use that sweater as your swatch because you've already knit with that sweater on that same size needle, and you're going to do another one. You know how you're going to knit it. So, I mean, if it's been 10 years since you did it, swatch because your gauge has probably changed.
Right.
But if it's like I just made that sweater a month ago or 2 months ago,
Right.
I already know what my gauge is because I just did it. So other than that, yeah, you should swatch. Swatch.
Public service announcement.
Yes. So all right. So what are you working on?
I'm doing the knit along with our Earth Tones girl, where you knit a sock and read a book, knit a pair of socks, and read. You're knitting and reading.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. So the book that I chose, which conveniently, like last year, matches my yarn.
Perfectly.
And this is The Inner Life of Animals. I read one of his books before, The Life of Trees. Really good.
Oh, it's the same
author.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And the yarn I'm using is Kevin and Ray Needles at the Ready. It's their sock yarn. It's
Let me hold it up.
yeah.
There we go.
So it is. I have the thing.
It's his photo club.
Yes,
something or other.
and that one's
I don't know.
January.
Yeah.
Did I drop it in my bag? Yes, I did. And that is sir. It is 75% superwash merino. Am I saying that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. 25% nylon. Yeah. Fingering weight, but yes. And yeah. So I'm working on these socks. All my favorite needles of all time. Chagu. They're
Size
ones.
one?
Yep.
And you're doing
Size
them
one.
in tandem.
Yes, doing them in tandem. So, and I'm using the vanilla latte pattern.
Are you going to do the pattern, or are you just going to do vanilla? Or are you just going to do them stock?
I think I'm going to do the pattern.
You're going to do the
Yeah. So I'm going to try to get 2 books in. Do a DK set. We'll see.
Nice.
I've gotten kind of fast these days.
Yes, you have. You were rolling with your socks.
Thanks to Mr. Brick.
All right, so that's
That was one of my whips. Yes.
Okay, and then I have been working a little bit on Jonah's socks. I think okay, so I didn't get much done.
His Frankenstein socks.
Yeah, his Franken socks. I started with the next color. I thought I'd gotten better than that. I did not get much on. Literally, I've been mostly doing the sweater. So, but I am getting started. I asked him what color he wanted to be next, and this is the color that he said he wanted next. Shocker, right? Yellow. Are we all surprised?
I know. Surprise, surprise.
But it was so funny. So I would actually have had the yarn attached to both sides, but I don't know what happened. This end was on the outside of the skein. You know how I work from the inside and the outside?
Right.
Somehow the end had disappeared into, so see how it kind of all has, I had to pull it open.
How did that happen?
I don't know, but I'm searching for the end, and I'm like, it has to be here.
Right. Yeah, that's
So it was a little weird, but I did find the end the other day, so I will be getting that attached to the other one here shortly. But that's I didn't get much on that. Literally, I barely did anything, but I did at least start the next color. So there's that. And that's it for that. Oh, and that's all done. I think it's scraps of JoJo sock that I don't no longer do. and like a mini of JoJo's favorite sock, and then also some leftover from another JoJo's favorite. It's just a bunch of random stuff. He likes funky socks, so it's going to be fun. And
my last whip that I have with me, because again, I'm trying to like just finish some things before I start. That's a lie. I don't know, trying to. I look at and I'm like, wait,
but you are finishing things.
Yeah.
Like, you had 3 finished objects. You are finishing things.
I started this the summer of 2024.
Okay.
Yes. So this is the Zorzal.
By Lisa Haynes, I believe.
Yes. So I've gotten pretty far on this. I also changed this over to Chogu needles because I had this on that college, whatever, the
collage.
The collage
square ones?
Yeah, and I didn't like the cords because the cord, it kept...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so, but is this the front of it? Yeah, so, the main color is one of Hope's One Pots.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other one is Snowy River by Needles at the Ready. Yes. And it's the same as what I said about the sock one.
Oh, so it's a 75-25.
Yeah. Yes.
His Achilles sock, I think.
Yes. And actually, I'm supposed to start the next wedge in this. So
okay.
Yeah. So I said the eyebrows. I'm like,
I'll hold it up so you can see.
Yeah. And
Here we go.
eyebrows apparently like
That's gonna be really pretty.
Yeah.
And it's gonna go with a lot.
Yeah.
That's gonna be nice.
So he's not gonna fight me for that. He likes bright colors.
Oh, I was like, he wants this one too?
Yeah, no, he likes like bright,
okay.
like, you know,
So
like he liked the bright side because it had that red in it.
And you bought some really bright colors.
Yeah.
Was that for a shawl?
Yes.
Okay.
So he likes his bright colors. He's not one for, you know, the...
So the reason he likes the bright side is because it has the pop.
It has the Stranger Thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
that's fun. All right. And then I have just one more whip that is for... It's not my... Oh, okay, I didn't lose that. It's not my whip, but it's... Well, technically, I cast it on, and then Ben has been working on... Where is it? Oh, he stuck it in the pocket.
Yeah.
I'm like, where'd it go? So he's made some progress on the second Melt the Ice hat. This is in my Owens Red, on my Splendid DK. That is not exactly... that's better.
Yeah.
That's too blown out. But that's closer to the actual color. It's coming along very nicely, but it's very mindless, just 1 by 1 rib for like, I think the pattern says 6 inches, but I prefer a hat that you can fold out over your ears. So and there's plenty of yarn to do it, to do 8 inches of the rib. And you still have like, let me see. So this is the leftover from my sister's hat. I could have gone longer if I chose to. You can see that. And we did do the tassel that goes on there too. So you have plenty of yarn if you want to make it longer than what the pattern says. I do like keep my ears warm. So that's the Melt the Ice hat. And if you don't know about it, we already talked about, the pattern, all the proceeds from this pattern are going to, it's Immigrant Aid and some other, I don't know, it's all for Minnesota. And you can, if you look up the pattern, it's the Melt the Ice hat by, I don't know who the person that did it. Anyway, it's on, if you look up, except they might not find, because there's now a couple, I don't know if they are, let me look it up. Because I know that there's been some other patterns that have come out recently, and I have it in my library, so I'll just find it real quick. It's by Paul S. Neary. There you go. It's by Paul S. Neary. That's the pattern. So all the it's like $5, and the proceeds go towards, I think it says right on the pattern, like who the proceeds go to. I think it says maybe. Or maybe it was on the Ravelry page. I don't know. Anyway, you've probably heard about it, and if you haven't, go check it out on Ravelry. And yeah, it's the proceeds are going to help people in Minnesota with all that is been going on, that I'm sure you've heard. So so that's coming along nicely. And my friend Beth, hi Beth, just did another hat. It's I think called the Resist hat. She did it in my yarn too.
Hi Beth.
Let me see if I can find the pattern. I was like, oh, I might need that one too because it's good. She did it in Owens red and Sand Dollar in fingering weight. And look at this.
Oh wow.
It says.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Isn't that cool?
That is cool.
So this is a hat that Beth also did. She's doing it, and it's fingering weight, so it's lighter weight. So as we're going into warmer months, it's pretty cool, and it says Resist all over it. And she's been knitting hats for people who've asked her to, and donating to the asking for a donation to the to Minnesota to the so, and she's raised a bit of money knitting hats for people and donating. I'm like, that's fantastic. That's what we got to do, right? So that's all and you've done with your whips.
Yeah.
I have some future plan. I've been doing a little bit of planning because I'm obviously almost done with this. I need to get something else on the needles, right? So if you've been with us a while, you've seen this before. If you haven't, this will be new to you. I was working on the Sundial Tee by Woodbine Design, and it was not bringing me joy. I don't know. I haven't done much. I mean, I've done a little bit of. Oh, is everything okay?
Yeah.
Okay. I haven't done a lot of what is that called? Mosaic knitting. And it's not, I mean, I've done a little bit. Actually, this shawl I think has some mosaic knitting in it, which is just slipping stitches. Yeah, this has got mosaic in it. These are mosaic. And I don't mind that. I think because it's broken up and it's not like the whole thing. I don't know. The tea was not bringing me joy. So I decided to tear it out.
I was like, what are you doing?
I decided to tear it out. Oh, and tearing this out because
I can only
I
imagine
had
the pain.
all of these little skeins in here, and some of them weren't even worked into it, but they apparently all decided that they should all become one skein.
Ooh.
And it was like, I should have taken a picture because it was a mess when I went to try to take this out. It took a little while to get it all out, but I did get it out. And I have new plans for this yarn. So I'm thinking that I want, and I'm going to use all 7 colors. So this one is going to get used too, but it's not going to be the main color. But I think I'm going to use all of these 7 colors along with, don't knock over my coffee, along with, because apparently we have, or I don't know, decided that cider donuts should be in everything that I make from now on.
It's your new lavender color.
I don't know. So I'm pretty sure this is going to be my main color. And then these are going to be all of the, I can't hold it up together. I should have grabbed, this is a mini set. This is a mini set, and I'm probably, because I'm going to make this, sweater, probably going to do this in minis as well and add this to the set. So in case you want to knit the sweater as well, you can just get the mini set and then the cider donut is the main color. But I probably can't hold this up because I should have just grabbed the.
Oh,
I have to.
We know what that looks like.
Anyway, very lopsided. Anyway, I'll stop. Okay.
Hangs to the left. What do they call that?
I don't know. Anyway, the idea is that I will use all of these colors. The cider donut will be the main color, and all of these other colors will be my contrast colors. And I'm going to knit the Paul Klee. So if you have not seen the Paul Klee, I will find that pattern for you so that you can see what I'm talking about. And that is what I think I'm going to do with, what? That's the wrong, went into the wrong folder. There's the right folder. So yeah, so I don't know. It was not, it just wasn't doing it for me. So, and I wanted to do the Paul Klee and like, I kept thinking about it and kept thinking about it. And I was like, I really kind of want to do it in this mini set. I think it'd be really pretty. Mm-hmm. And so this is the Paul Klee sweater, if you haven't seen it before. All those squares. Now, there's a lot of there's a whole bunch of different, you can do however the color sequence you want. I think the one that I was looking at calls for 7 different colors. So that's what I was going to go with. And then, but I'm not going to make that neckline. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of the necks that come up.
Yeah.
So because this is a pattern by, I think it's Midori Hiroshi. And if I'm saying that wrong, I apologize. I'm doing the best I can. She tends to do, a lot of her patterns have options for different necklines, options for different sleeves, all sorts of things like that. So this is the neckline that I'm going to do. And I haven't decided on the sleeve length. I might do, I'm not going to do, this looks like a balloon sleeve. I'm not going to do a balloon sleeve, but I might do short sleeve or I might make it a long sleeve. I haven't really decided. I figure that's a while before I get to sleep. So I've got time to think about that.
Right.
But I'm definitely going to do this neckline because I really think that's a neckline I will enjoy more. So that's one of my future projects. I talked to you guys, I think last time, that I wanted to start the achievement badge shawl. I already decided on the colors I want to use, which cider donut would also be.
Oh my God.
That as well. Because if I'm making it, it has to have cider donut, right? No. Don't ask me. It just goes with a lot of the, it was funny because,
oh my gosh,
I also had thought about maybe doing driftwood, which is another new color, but like at my show at Vicky's, like we were comparing different, and I think driftwood would be nice too. Driftwood would also be nice, but I think the cider donut just makes the colors pop more. So I think, but if you want more subtle, this would be lovely. Or sand dollar or will-o'-the-wisp, any of those would work. So yeah, so there are lots of options. Heck, you could even do like happy accident would be pretty too. Lots of options. So like if you wanted a speckle. I'm a bit of a mess. It's all good. Anyway, the green is like starting to unwind, so I really need to stop messing with them before I end up having the jumbled mess again. So that's one of my to-be knit projects. I also, do you have any future knitting projects?
No. Well, one's out in the car. Well, like that I want to start.
Yeah.
Yes, but I don't even have the yarn picked out for them yet, or because I want to do that project with Teresa.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
she already picked her yarn.
Yeah, she told me.
Yeah.
So that's on my list number 1.
And that's why can't I think of the name of it? The Fire Lily.
Yes.
The Fire Lily.
I was gonna say something with fire.
By Zenette. I think it's Zenette.
I know I bought the pattern. So.
Yeah.
But that's on the list. There's so many things on my list, and there's not enough time in the day. And being so I'm partially retired from teaching. So, and then I started farting around with some jewelry pieces and stuff again. But yeah, so
Fun.
I don't know. I have to say off TV. No, actually, I've done pretty good with that. So what am I talking about? But yeah.
So my next one that I'm.
Oh, that was one of the ones. I like that one.
Yeah. So this one, which actually originally I was thinking about making it as my Rhinebeck sweater for last year, but then the house decided to do a whole house sweater, and this got put on the back burner. So I'm thinking about doing the main color in the Shire and the contrast color in Leaf Peeping.
Wait,
so
me too.
I didn't grab those. I should have grabbed them. Next time I'll grab them and show you. Well, who knows?
It's like so much thinking. I have to have plenty of sleep.
Plenty of
And
sleep.
I've been going. No, I'm saying like to do that. Like I have to be in the right mindset.
Right. Yeah.
Wait, no, that's not where I want to go. I was looking for one of the things that I was thinking about doing.
Oh, okay. Oh, I think I
Wait.
missed my decrease. Whoops, I might have to think back. So, and then I also, while Kiesha's finding the pattern, this is the Fantastic shawl that I knit during the pandemic. I might be having this, I might not do it myself, but I might have a sample knitter do this in my yarn, because wouldn't that be just like a really good, like, because I wear this a lot in the spring and the fall, and it would be nice to have yarn that is my yarn to have as my,
Right.
good advertisement to be. So, but I haven't picked out colors for that yet, but that is something I'm considering. There's the Fire Lily sweater. Yeah, that's pretty.
Okay. Full screen.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. So this is what I want to do
So they can see.
next.
Yeah.
I just have to pick the colors for it.
Yeah, that's really cool.
So
Really cool.
I don't know if I want to do short sleeve or long sleeve or. Wait, they do have a short sleeve. No, maybe I'm thinking about something else.
Yeah, they have short sleeves.
Yeah, they do have a
too.
short. Okay.
You can just decide which one.
Yeah, so it was that one.
You got a while before you got to pick.
I know.
that,
Wait,
so-
why did I just save in favorites? Duh. What was the other one?
You were going to start working on the one that's like a it's like diagonal.
Oh yeah, that one.
Yeah.
The
I can't think what it's called now.
Chambord. Right?
Yeah, by Expression
Yeah.
Fiber Arts, I think. Yeah.
But that one's not in there.
Yeah.
That would be in here. Get out of there. This. Oh, I even put an X where I started, but I'll be starting over again.
Yeah, because you chose to tear back and start over.
But this is, why is it? I'll do that. Will it show up here? Nope, it will not. Oh, here
It's
it
right
is.
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah, so I want to do that, and then I'll go to here.
Oh yeah,
And-
here we go. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
That's
so
cool.
that's the next one on my list that I want to do.
Yeah.
Yep.
Very cool.
So-
there you go. Yeah, so that's our
I can't wait. Although, Rob does not like that one.
I don't know why.
He doesn't like it, like that division.
Yeah.
And I said I like it. He likes the colors that I picked out.
Yeah.
But he
just
does not. Nope. He was just
Hmm.
like, that's weird. And I was like, your mom's weird.
Yeah. So, and I mentioned Linda Scooger earlier, and this is what I want to do some swatching for, because I want to work on the Varpa.
Yeah, I have that on my thing too.
Yeah,
I want to do
that's
that.
what I'm hoping.
There's just not enough hours in a day.
There's
and
not. There's
and then like when you try to go to bed, like I've been trying to go to bed early so I can get up to go to the gym at 4:30, and then right now I'm working during the day, so and then I get home, it's like I want to, like tonight I'll have some time because Rob's practicing with the band. But
I fell asleep in my chair last night. Woke up at I think 4:30 in the morning,
oof.
and then didn't go actually to bed until after Jonah got up to go to school. Yeah.
Oh my God, that is,
I gotta get my sleep.
you got to fix that. That is like nuts.
Yep. I did.
Because
I gotta think back.
If I'm making, if
Yep.
if my sleep schedule is like off just a little bit, especially wearing this man, it's like, oh, death.
I got it.
One time I went to bed at like 3 a.m. It had like red ominous clouds. It had a minor symptom thing popped up, and I was like, do I go to the emergency room now? And I felt fine, but
Yeah.
apparently my insides was like, bitch, you're not. So
I need to
it was crazy. So
I need to get.
Oh, good Lord! You went to bed when, even when I was staying up late.
Well,
I was at there's no whatever.
Well, I was gonna say I think I slept for a couple hours in my chair before I woke up, and then I don't know why I gotta get that figured out so that I stop falling asleep in the chair. That is my big problem.
Yes, you take your ass to bed and have a bedtime.
I need to.
Oh my God, I sound like my Nana. Minus the cursing. I think she cursed because sometimes she said it so fast it's not like a cuss word.
She probably did.
Absolutely. No.
Okay.
She was the minister's wife, but Rosalind.
Right. So,
yeah.
All right. I think that's all of our future stuff.
Yes.
The only thing I have left that I wanted to share with you guys, I don't know what time you have to be out of here. So.
Well, I told them what time is it?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, we have a few minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do some real quick shop talk. I don't know if we'll get to what we're reading and watching or not, but
she's not reading or watching anything because apparently she's falling asleep in her chair.
I did. Look, I made a little progress, and I've been listening. I've been listening to a book while I've been doing other stuff.
Is it our book club book?
No, I'm going to do that one. Well, I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it a book club. Remember, I got something.
How are you not making? And what time is it?
It's 3 to 6, so I'm not sure. It's down in Cape May.
She can make it to book club.
It's a birthday.
Yeah, I'm hearing.
But Ben said it's not a very long book, so he said I'd be able to listen to it pretty quickly. So I've got like a week to listen to it. So it'll be okay.
She also knows, see, I'm not playing, I'm asking questions. This one here, what he said.
Well,
no, we're not in school. Okay, it's not.
That's why I'm not listening to it way early, because I will forget, because I will listen to 10 other books in between and have no clue which is what happened with the last book. I had listened to it because I for some reason downloaded it right away, and I listened to it. I had no idea.
I'm back in teacher mode now.
Yeah.
I am back in teacher mode. I went around, I asked everybody, and Hope thought I was going to skip her, and she looked down real quick, and I was like, no, Hope, what do you think?
All right, so
look, try to skip the subject. Oh, look, this is what Ben.
Yes, this is Ben's new color. Isn't it pretty?
I was going to say something smart ass. So wait, are they different? Oh, they're different.
These are different bases.
Yeah, that's what I had to think.
I did grab the lead up, so I do have these on I put all of the one pots that led up to his finished color on the website. There's only a few left. I think there might be 2 left of each of the. I don't know. They're on there. What theirs is, and when they're gone, because these are not going to be. We're not. This is the finished color. So we've got this one, which is Strange One, which is very pink. It's got a lot of pink. So if you like that, I think there's 2 of these left. So if you like it, grab it, because when it's gone, it's gone. It's not the color that we ended up settling on. The Terraforming was the one that was kind of based on the one pot. That the one pot's already gone. Those 3 chunky. Wow. I listed on the website, and I took it to the show at Vicky's. Gone.
Good.
So there's none of that left. But there is Terraforming, which was the first one we did that's based on that, but it's not. It's got more pink to it than that one did. So there's some of those on there. Then we've got Strange 2 and Strange 3 are very, very similar. The difference is one's a little bit pinker than the other. I think that it's Strange 2 that's a little pinker than Strange 3. Yeah, this one's a little more purple and this one's a little more pink. So, but they're very similar. So there's that. And I think there's only 2 of each of those left. So if you like them, grab them. And then Strange New Worlds is the color that Ben came up with that is based on the Magic the Gathering card that had spaceships and planets on it that he really liked. Cool. And it turned out it's so good. I mean, I don't even know. The last 2 shows, this has been one of the most popular colors at the last 2 shows.
And what are the bases again?
So we've got it on Splendid DK. My DK is 85-15 extra fine merino, superwash extra fine merino, and 15% nylon. It's a 4-ply DK, 246 yards, 100 grams, and it's so good. Oh my goodness. And then I also have it on Hope MCN, which is 80-10-10, 80% extra fine superwash merino, 10% cashmere, 10% recycled nylon. It's a little, I would say of all of the bases, this is the most muted. And I think that's because of the cashmere. A lot of the colors do come out a little bit more muted because of the cashmere. It's 437 yards and 100 grams. And then this one is definitely, these two I would say are definitely the brightest.
Yeah, I was going to say.
And this is JoJo's.
They almost remind me of something like black light. Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is JoJo's favorite, 437 yards, 100 grams, 4-ply fingering weight, 75% fine superwash merino, and 25% recycled nylon. And, oh my gosh, just little bits of... I have a swatch here. I'll show you the swatch too. I think I put it right. Here's the swatch. Oh, here's the swatch. So this is the swatch of the finished. That's not coming out.
It's not coming out right at all.
No.
I'm not gonna. Yeah, it looks better in person.
Yeah, it's coming out like you're not
weird.
seeing the cut. That's weird. I'm good. I don't have a picture of this up. I have the yarn is up. I haven't gotten a picture of the swatch yet. I need to take and get a good picture. And as soon as I get a chance, I will put that on the website. That's a shame that it's not coming out. It's really getting blown out there. So that's Strange New Worlds. It's a lot of fun.
Every time you say that, I keep thinking of the song Whole New World.
Oh.
When you say Strange New World.
No, this is more like a strange
love, strange highs and strange lows.
No, it's from Star Trek when the opening where it says if Ben were out here he could tell you. I can't remember what it says, but it's like they're on a mission to whatever Strange New Worlds, that thing. So yeah, it's a Star Trek reference because of the magic card was very spacey looking, so he wanted to do that. Okay, so then I have driftwood now on things are getting really blown out. I didn't bring it out on Hope, but I do have it on Hope, JoJo, and Splendid DK. The picture online is better. It's really getting blown out too. It's a brown that leans very gray or a gray that leans very brown. I'm not sure which one.
Oh my God.
Oh, your braid?
Just scared the shit. And then when I saw it, I'm like, because we also had a big behind wolf spider rolling across our kitchen. Like, don't kill me.
Oh.
It met its maker though, but...
look at this. Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah.
I like these two together.
And what would you do with it?
Maybe a color work. This is the color work and this is
the main body.
But I also think that Will-O-the-Wisp, if you want like high contrast or sand dollar would also be gorgeous. I think if you want low contrast, but that would be very moody and fun.
Yeah.
Nevermore. Ben is thinking that he wants these two in a shawl. He's thinking about doing the dotted rays. We're just trying to come up with the third color. He wants to do the faded dotted rays. We may dye another color to go.
What was that?
I don't know. Is it snowing?
Of course it is. But
you've got to.
This is normal. We started off this morning, just like when I went to the gym, started off at 63 this morning.
And it's
hence me wearing what I have on now. And now it's snowing. Yeah. But hey, there's nothing wrong with the climate.
No climate change.
Not at all.
Okay. So that's just... I posted in my stories the other day on Monday when I went out on the porch. I'd had the windows. Oh, I don't know if I closed the windows. I had the windows closed.
And those are some big ass flakes.
Yes, they are. And I hadn't gone out there, and I went out to get something, and it was 85 degrees on my sun porch. And I posted a picture. I'm like, I'm done with shoveling, but I'm not ready for this. This is...
You better get ready for your new Jack City outfit.
Oh, you know.
And if you know, you know.
Sports bra, tiny shorts. That's
they had on bras and underwear. That was it.
That's how I dye yarn in the summertime.
New Jack City. You should have like a summer color called New Jack City.
So that's okay. What else do I have? So I now have Cider Donut on. I think Cider Donut might be on everything except for Chunky. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I have it on everything except for Chunky. I finally got it, and Joyce already got some. I got it, and I let her know. Thank you, Joyce.
Hi, Joyce.
I know it took me forever, but it is
Can you adopt a family, please?
Yeah.
I would like to move there.
Yeah. So I do have it on.
We're nice.
Yeah. I have it on Joy DK now.
We have the right amount of money in our account for Canadians. Please save us.
Yeah, we're not joking. I'm sorry, I guess so. Yeah, so I have it. Then I just look at how scrumptious this is.
Trish is a realtor too, isn't she?
I think she might be. But isn't
So-
that scrumptious?
Yes.
It's good, right?
Yeah.
I think this needs to be a sweater. Well, everything's going to be inside your donut now.
I know.
I just really do like this color. It's
So
a good
no more
color.
lavender?
No, I mean, still, I have Majesty right here. I mean, they're both in that one, so. So now my colors are green, purple, and cider donut. Whatever, it's all
Oh, do you remember Camille, who we met?
yeah.
Yes.
She
And I
moved
remember
to, like, North Carolina or something, didn't she?
well, didn't she always lived there, I thought, and she came back and forth. Like she summered there or something like that.
No, I thought I don't know, maybe.
Because remember she was in a band up here.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, the diamonds, the Cape May diamonds.
Yeah. Long story short, I remember her talking about her husband wearing shawls, and I just thought, oh, really? Like I never thought. And here I have a husband who likes shawls, but made me think about it the other day.
Yeah.
So anyway,
It
sorry.
looks good on him too. So, Blew It. Oh my gosh, I like Blew It. Look at that. Look at the
Yeah.
I love Blew It. Blew It is now on 3 bases. It's on Splendid, JoJo, and Hope. I only brought it out on Splendid and JoJo, I think. But it's up on the website. There's a few things I just realized the other day that I thought I had everything up there. I need to do an audit of my website because I had missed Barley on. So Blew It and Barley. This is Barley. This is Blew It. The difference is this is non-superwash. This is superwash. On the non-superwash, though it does have some variation, you can see the variation a little bit. The variation is much less. So I called this color Barley and I called this one Blew It. It's the same color, actually. The dye technique is exact same. It's just because the superwash takes the dye differently, it's much more variegated. And I love both versions, honestly. Mm-hmm. So there's that. I also now have Blue Ridge. I didn't have Blue Ridge on Piece DK. Now it is on Piece DK. I think Blue Ridge is actually on every single base because I even have it on Chunky. And we even swatched for it on JoJo. Well, I say we. It's like I have a mouse in my pocket. No, Ben swatched He's wonderful. Ben swatched for still everything's coming out very blown out today. I don't know, whatever. I'll get a picture of this up on the website soon too. That is Blue Ridge on Joy. So definitely different. And I didn't grab a. Oh, yes, I did. This is it on Joy DK. Definitely different. Definitely more moody on the Joy DK because that's the gray base. And that's Blue Ridge on. It's really getting blown out bad. I don't know. The pictures are up on the website, so check it out there. And then the other stuff was just stuff that I threw in the basket because I was going to have Ben start trying to figure out what he wants to use for the shawl that he wants to get started. Right? That's good. Yeah. Right? Julia is making a sample with the Blue Ridge on Joy DK.
Ooh, what you making?
Oh, I'll show you. She's making, I think it's called the Currents sweater. I don't know. I have it because I bought it so that she could do it because she's doing the sample. Here it is. It's the Soft Current sweater by
that's pretty.
Woodbine Designs. So
that's really pretty.
She's doing that in Blue Ridge on the Joy DK. I think it's going to be gorgeous. I really think that's going to be beautiful. So that is all my shop talk. There's lots and lots on the website. I've gotten, like I said, there might be a couple of things I'm missing. And if you go on there and you're looking for something specific and you're like, she said it was here, send me a message, please. I have a contact form on there. I may have just missed it because I thought barley on fingering was on the website the other day, and then I realized it was not. So I did add that the other day, but there could be some things adding stuff to the.
So you could have thought you had it on there.
Yeah, because I didn't have internet going into that show. I literally was like stayed up late trying to get everything on because I needed it in my square so that I could actually sell the stuff. And I think I got everything, but when I got there, I realized that I hadn't added any of the one pots.
Right.
And then of course people wanted to buy them, and I'm like, give me 1 second. Let me just add that really quick. So that's all my new stuff. I wanted to tell you guys, I'm doing a festival in June in Central New York. It's the Central New York Fiber Festival. They have a Instagram page, so go follow them. If you're in the Central New York area, please come out and see me. My friend Deb from Murky Depths is also doing that show, so I can't tell you who else yet because I don't know. I literally just got accepted a couple days ago, so I'm sure I'll see the email and who and all is doing the show pretty soon.
And what days is it?
It is June 10th and 11th in. I don't know how you say the word. How you say the name of the town? It's Brouck. I don't know. Hold on a second. Here it is. It's no Bachville. Bouckville.
Never heard of that before.
Bachville, New York.
New York.
So they have an Instagram page. There they are. So
Fun.
I'll put the information down below. And as always, it's not in my, because like literally this just happened a couple days ago. The information will be in my events page over on my website as well. I forgot to put the pub night, but I will put our brewery nights up there too. As soon as I get a moment. I completely forgot to add that in there, but I will add that in there as well. So in case you guys need that information, that'll be on there. And then, like I said, we'll walk April. And there's some other stuff coming up, but I just haven't gotten it dates all squared away and finalized. And then I will be back at New Jersey Sheep and Fiber in September again. So if you met us there or came and saw me there, I will be there again this year. Super excited about that.
Very busy.
That was a fun.
It was, and the weather was awesome.
It was. So let's hope for.
Yes.
The one in New York in June is inside. So
that's good.
Love that.
Yeah.
So that's going to be good.
Inside like a.
I'm not sure. I just know. I think everybody's inside, but it said mine definitely said inside. So there might be some people outside, but I know my booth is definitely inside.
Awesome.
And so I'm gonna have a double booth again, which will be fun. So, and there's other stuff coming up in the fall, but that's
my lips are sealed.
Yep, for now. So I don't know what time you need to be going if you want to do any talk of So we'll save next time since it's been. We should be able to do 2 weeks, which means we won't have as much to talk about so we'll be able to squeeze in what we're reading and watching.
Yes.
Yeah.
And whether or not Hope finish this week's book.
Yeah. But it's all about peace for. Yes. Simply Peaceful, right?
Simply Peaceful. Yes. Actually, our book that we're reading. Did I bring it in here? No, this is my other bag. Nope. Oh. It's in my analog bag. God, I can't. Anyways,
I did it again. I forgot.
Wait. I'm going to Storygraph. Yeah. So the book that we're reading right now is Red at the Bone, and it's a really good book.
Who's it by?
It is by Jacqueline Woodson. It's a short book, but so far it's really good. But that's her book. Actually, next Sunday. Actually, if you're interested in this one, you could get this one done by our next meetup, which is the 22nd. So I will be doing.
Yeah, because they've got like when this comes out, this will come out tomorrow.
But it is it's 192 pages. It's a really good book. We meet up. It's 11 o'clock Central Time, 12 o'clock East Coast Time. I will be doing mine from Lancaster City. because I'll be up there. Yes, but yeah, and I have all the information down there.
Yeah, you have the link. She's got a link right to the Storygraph group. So.
It's a fun group. It's nice. It's I love the community over there, and it's nice in these times to like meet up and like talk about like fun books, or it's taken me outside of my what I usually read. So it's cool, like just to read different books and different genres of stuff that you wouldn't usually read, and also
that's great.
And there's also questions because Mr. Michael, he does not play either. Them questions, woo, I'm sweating. Like, what's he gonna say next? And the group, they're amazing because and it gives you a chance to look at the book differently, having everybody's views or personal stories. It's cool. It's nice.
And that's really neat too, because we do a book club, but we're not all from the same, but we all live in the same place. Right. Whereas that book club, people are from
like all over,
which is cool because we all have different experiences, especially when we live in different places. Yeah. So that
there's a couple people from England that
bring a different perspective, which is really one of these days fun. I'm going to try to join you guys. As you know,
this one
try to read.
And like I said, not for nothing. Like I used to
return. This is the 4th book. I finished the third
if you guys are looking for any of these books, they're here at her house. It's like, I'm kidding. I do miss having Kid 2 at the library, though, because me actually having to go into the library.
Oh, I know. It's so great having a kid at the library, and I'm just like, hey, can you grab?
Because it's books, I get very distracted in there, so.
Oh, yeah, that's.
But anyways, all right, I have to finish this right now.
So that's it for this. We should, unless there's another blizzard. No, I'm not putting that out there.
What the hell?
Sorry.
God.
No. It's been ridiculous. I mean, it's snowing right now. What on earth? God. Anyway, unless there's some unforeseen circumstance that we cannot predict, we should be here
especially
in 2 weeks.
These days. We hope.
Yeah.
Who knows?
We should be here in 2 weeks. That's the goal, is to be here in 2 weeks. I do, like I said, my next show is the end of April, so I have a little bit of time.
2 weeks is...
No, next weekend is when you're away. So you'll be, but then you've got your...
Then I'll be away again. I have my race.
But you'll be here Thursday.
Oh, yeah.
Or we can pick a different day if that's too close to when you're going.
Oh.
So we can, either way. But yes, we should be able to podcast again in 2 weeks. So look for us, hopefully. And then I think, like I said, I don't have anything that's going to make it really difficult for me to commit to a filming time, so we should be good.
So wait, the next time is the 26th, right?
I believe so. That sounds right.
Yeah. Yep, it is.
And then and she's doing the Love Run in Philly.
Yes, it's a very busy weekend in Philly because it's the No King March on the 28th.
Yeah,
which is race pickup.
And the
pickup,
race is the 29th.
The 29th is the next day. Yeah. So yep. So I'm going away next. Well,
so you leave on the 28th. So we should be good on the 26th.
Yeah, I leave on Saturday. So we're just going to go up there.
So we should be fine. Yeah, we will most likely podcast on our normal day, and then the video should come out on Friday. That's my goal. So, So we will see you guys in 2 weeks. And thanks for joining us. We love having you here with us.
Yeah.
And thank you so much for spending time with us. We know that we're all busy, and that we appreciate you taking the time out of your busy schedule to spend with us.
Yes.
So thank you so much. And I think that's it. So we'll...
Bye-bye.
Bye.